Before this video gets started, I just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek at some of the designs I've been working on as far as stickers and shirts go for this upcoming season. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell because in the next video, I will be doing the full merch drop. I got a lot of stuff coming that I'm super excited about, and I think you guys will be too, so make sure to tune in to the next video. What's going on, everybody? It's the Bag of Tricks here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about a simple technique that you can use to help you lock into your rail slides. This is going to help you get to the end of rails. It's going to give you more control while you're on top of rails. It's going to just make you a more consistent rail skier in general, and it's super easy to do. You've probably seen it a million times if you've ever watched any type of park skiing. Pretty much any experienced rail skier is going to be doing it in one form or another. So let's hop into it. I'm gonna demonstrate it for you guys right here in my basement. Let's get it. Help me go over this. I have my skis, I have a Christmas tree box, and most importantly, I have Fern. You ready to learn how to ski? So the technique we're gonna be talking about is known as pedaling, and you might have heard of it before. If you haven't, well, you're about to find out what it is. So pedaling is a technique that's going to help you recorrect and readjust your trajectory down the rails. If you're slipping off to the right side of the rail, pedaling is going to allow you to slide a little bit to the left and help you get back on top of the rail. If you're sliding off to the left side, again, it's gonna allow you to recorrect a little bit to the right and get back on top of the rail. Because in order to make it to the end of the rail, we need to stay locked in on top of it. There are two types of pedaling. There's heel pedaling and there's toe pedaling. Heel pedaling is going to push you more to the right of the rail. Toe pedaling is going to push you more to the left of the rail. In this demonstration, we are sliding down the rail towards the camera, so we are a right foot forward skier. The same exact thing can be applied if you just mirror this image with a left foot forward skier. So pedaling is a little bit more than just dipping your heel or dipping your toe. What we actually want to do is engage the inside edge of our ski and start grinding that edge into, if it's a box, into the edge of the box, if it's a rail, into kind of the side of the rail, if you can imagine this being round. Same thing can be said with a toe pedal. We're gonna be leaning our toe and digging that inside edge into the left side of the box or rail. Now, if you think about it, it's pretty simple how the physics work. If you're gonna dig your edge into here, just watch that. You can see what direction your body is gonna go. Same way with the toe pedal. If I dig that inside edge in, my whole ski gets jerked to the left. So that's basically how it works in physics terms. I am not a physics major, but I would assume that's how the physics work because it seems pretty simple to me, but who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Whoa, Fern, what's up? You get excited about how to pedal? She's excited about how we actually pedal. So when we're pedaling, it's all in the front ski. It's the conductor. It's the most important part of any rail skiing. So to kind of show you what your legs are going to look like while you're pedaling, I'm going to switch the view here real quick and give you a quick rundown of what it's going to look like. So when you're actually on the rail, the way to engage your inside edge, it's not super intuitive at first. It's kind of awkward. So I'm just going to show you what your legs are going to roughly look like when you are pedaling either with a heel press or a toe press. So let's check it out. With a heel press, your front leg is going to straighten out, and like I said, your heel is going to dip. And that's going to allow you to dig in to that front edge by just sticking your foot out. I mean, you can see the bottom of my foot there, right? That's perfect. That's what we want. And boom, you're locked into a rail. Your back leg is gonna be a little bit more bent. You're gonna be nice and locked in there. Now with the toe press, it's a little bit more awkward and a little bit more difficult, but while we're on the rail, again, straightening out that leg, you're gonna press your toe in, and then you can imagine my ski being pointed down towards my toe. I'm straightening the leg, and that inside edge is gonna be engaged once again. Bending your back leg is gonna engage it even more. If you're approaching the rail from the right side and you're a right foot forward skier, majority of the time you're gonna use that heel press pedal to lock yourself into kind of the right edge of the rail, if that makes sense. You're gonna hit into the right side of the rail and lock it in like that. All right, let's see some on-ski examples. Here's the first one. As you can see, the right heel dips, the inside edge is engaged on the right edge of the rail,
This is going to stop any of my momentum that was traveling to the left and force myself to the right. It's going to rotate me to the right, and I'm going to exit the rail forwards. This next example is really good. You can see my brother here is starting to drift off, slip off the right side of the rail, and he has a very aggressive heel dip pedal going on to keep him from slipping off that right side of the rail. He successfully locks into the top, he doesn't slip off to the right, and he exits forwards as well. Alright, so now to the toe press pedal. I chose this example here because it's a very exaggerated toe press pedal that I'm doing in order to spin a back 450 out. The front leg is extending, the toe is dipping, and that inside edge is just digging hard into that rail. That's going to prevent me from going to the right at all, and it's going to keep me on the left side of the rail. And one final example here of the toe press pedal. You can see that that tip of the ski is dipped. The inside edge is gripping so hard against that rail. The front leg is extended, the back leg is bent, and that is exactly what you want to try to do when you do the toe press pedal. So a lot of these examples have been a pedal that set up a trick, but this one is going to show how to use a pedal to keep yourself on balance and on top of a rail. So you can see here Nick sets up with the heel press pedal. The second he lands on the rail, that's going to lock him in real nice. Now he's going to hit this elbow, and that's going to send his momentum way to the left. So he's going to have to toe press pedal to bring his momentum back to the right side of the rail. You can see him doing that here. But once you start really toe press pedaling really hard, your momentum's gonna be sent right back to the right. And so in order to counteract that, what do you have to do? In this case, a heel press pedal, which he does. He locks it in, gets rebalanced, and is able to throw a 270 out at the end of the rail. So as you guys can see, the heel and toe press pedal are essential in helping you become a better rail skier. If you haven't been doing this, I highly recommend you start doing it this season. Again, you can practice on your floor, in your basement, in your living room with the technique I showed you earlier in this video. Kind of visualize what it's going to look like when you land on the rail. I hope this video helps. I hope it wasn't too confusing. I know it's definitely a difficult thing to convey and teach. You kind of just have to naturally get better and better and better at it. Eventually, you'll get to the point where you don't even think about it, and that's the great part. It's just going to be something that is so second nature, you won't even notice yourself doing it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped. If it did, leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.